goes in our way.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Me, the Ninja Vera here. Sorry this review was a bit late, but I had some more stuff to do. But fear not, though, not only that, but also an unboxing video is about to be coming apart as well. I'm not really feeling like the best right now, so the review obviously isn't going to be really long anyway. And also not just an unboxing, but a live reaction I am planning to do. Actually coming really soon, or pretty much hours from now, when it comes to the new Pokemon Direct. So anyways, let's just move on forward with Fairy Tail episode 297. So basically we have some upcoming fights here. We have LAXYS versus Wall, which right now LAXYS is going in, but the biggest problem is the weakness he has is the particles that are in his system right now, and it's because, well, it's because of the poison that he absorbed pretty much during the battle with Tartarus with one of the users. And because of that, the after effects from what happened years ago, I mean not years ago, just a year ago, is starting to come back on certain occasions. Like there are times where he'll be huffing and coughing. Like at the very end of the episode, we saw LAXYS, he's like coughing up a lot of blood. So there's that to be concerned about, which sucks because LAXYS is my boy, and it really does suck to see my boy LAXYS, be like this. And it makes sense because, from all those particles, most of the effects are to come bite him in the ass regardless. So, there is that. My only biggest problem with this episode is the fact that we had to spend a majority of the 3 or 4 minutes, or 3 minutes, whatever tops, to explain more into detail about the whole thing of, what the hell was it? The flashback between LAXYS and the member of the Tartarus that he fought. So I figured that was a waste of time because it wasn't that long ago that we saw that. So I don't know why they had to recap that entire thing, which to me I felt like was kind of a waste of time. So that was really unnecessary to actually have when it comes to that though. That was very unnecessary, which I will admit throws the episode off a bit. But anyways, getting off to that though, we have another thing going on with Wendy. And with her battle pretty much, so yeah, we have that going on. We have Wendy's fight going on the other side, and teaming up with the God Slayer girl as well, the little God Slayer girl. So there's that as well. So we have that going on and fighting off the other girl, which I kind of forget her name. Because it's been a while. So, there's that too. There's that battle going on, which is actually going to be pretty exciting. But also, what I loved, my favorite part of the episode, God Serenity. Just wow. This dude, when he unleashed, his true wrath, this motherfucker wasn't joking. He was, the strongest dude. Then we had this one dude, with a glove. I don't know what the deal with that glove. Well, I know what the deal with the glove is, because I remember bits and pieces of the manga. I do remember what kind of ability he has. So we have this one dude with a glove, and he's just I want to hop on in there. But God Serenity is look, man, don't worry about it. While they're up on their feet for now, because we had Warred, which he was back on his feet, and the Dracula dude really was Dracula, because I don't remember that dude too much from one of the, Jorah, of course, was doing his thing as well. But the thing is, when it comes to Dracula, he's the Dracula dude. I didn't know it was called Dracula magic, so this dude really is Dracula, except he's in the daytime, which is weird, but okay. So they pretty much just got destroyed, and so unleashed his true power and everything. So there's basically that. So the episode itself, when it comes to God Serenity, was actually my most favorite part. That was actually really cool. But then at the very end, as soon as they were leaving, my man, the hype for Agnologia is real, son. So we have Agnologia. He's right there. He's just look, man, pretty soon that Dragon Festival, man, it's gonna start pretty soon. So you better hurry the hell up, because that shit's gonna start. So there is that going on though. So a lot of awesome moments we have in this episode. Definitely moving on though. We see Wendy, getting ready to step her game up, especially when it comes to the preview of the next episode. But it really does suck that LAXYS is now starting to really feel the side effects of the particles, which really does suck. I'm not gonna lie though. It really does suck to actually see my boy like this once again. So pretty terrible right there. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna make it somehow through in the end. We also have Gray and Juvia pretty much helping up Leon on that side of the battlefield. Kagura's teaming up with Urza. So there's a lot of craziness going on when it comes to the team ups and everything else. So that's pretty much it though. Overall, animation also was pretty great. So the episode overall is a 4.5 out of 5. Really great episode overall. Really enjoyed it. My bad, it's a little bit short once again, but this time it's because I'm a little bit under the weather, a little bit sick. but I should have enough strength to do the Pokemon Direct tomorrow. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for this review of Fairy Tail episode 297. And of course the OST I forgot to mention too. The OST, massively hype, like always. But until then, that's pretty much it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of this episode of Fairy Tail episode 297. I'll see you guys hopefully during the weekend or beginning of the week for episode 298 review. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, click on that bell, join the squad, boys. All my social media plugins, gamer tags, you know what to do by now. So, peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. And manga fans, keep supporting what you read, what you watch. I'm out. Bye. Alright, so in case, yeah, I'm really late on this, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's just, the thing is, I was still trying to take it easy from a cold I actually had, especially from the other week ago. So I've been, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I've been pretty sick for a little bit, pretty much. But I am finally starting to get more better now. But here we go now with the second half review, which is Fairy Tail episode 298. So now we have the battle with LAXYS, and the real wall has finally come to its conclusion. We have now that LAXYS was able to combine the powers of lightning and blood to create a thing called red lightning. And it was from the blood that, you know, obviously that he was spilling out from what happened with the particles. He was able to use it when it comes to wall, and he was able to actually use that with the red lightning in order to finally defeat the true wall. So wall is pretty much defeated right now. So wall is pretty much out. So that battle between LAXYS versus wall has finally come to its end. The next thing I do want to talk about though, coming up next would have to be the thing that would have to pretty much happen next when it comes to the actual, you know, when it comes to the actual battles itself. We have Wendy. With LAXYS, he was able to surpass lightning with lightning by basically combining all the blood that he's been pretty much using up from the particles he's been spitting out, to basically using the power of his lightning magic abilities to create the red Megaton lightning, and that was able to finally defeat Wall. Now we have the next fight going on with Wendy's group, and right now they're facing one of the 12 Sparragans. So it's Sharia as well. So we have the Sky Sisters working together once again. However, though, during this fight, you know, one of the 12, which is Di Maria, her name is, yeah, Di Maria, which activates her new magic called Age Seal, freezing time. So she's pretty much Dio times a billion. Like this chick can basically freeze the entire world. She's fucking Dio from like JoJo's, if you could possibly think about it. Zawaldo! Basically just using that sort of technique in order to actually just freeze everything entirely like around her sight. But while she's about to kill her, guess who shows up to out-freeze that time removal? While all of them are in place, ULTEAR is the one that actually saves Wendy and out-freezes her time stop ability. It's just like, what the fuck? ULTEAR is right there. Surprise, motherfuckers. I'm still alive and kicking. And basically because of her actual time stop magic as well, she was able to actually out-freeze time. So both dimensions were frozen. So everything within time itself has been frozen. And for some reason now, it turns out that well, we already know that she has the power to read the future. But apparently now we have Carla, who now has that same kind of possession ability to read the future or ahead of the future. Like, I swear to God, is all these anime characters becoming Katakuri now for One Piece? How they can read within 5 to 10 seconds. That's going to happen into the future. Is this exactly what we're going for here? Because I think everyone seems to be doing that. I mean, fucking King Crimson now from fucking JoJo's. And then we have the time skip ability from Hip from Dragon Ball. Like, what is with time? I mean, Jesus, everything is time. It's ridiculous. But anyways, though. But the ones that use it right are the ones that, these are just like, just what the fuck. So we have that going on. And then of course we have Dimara, which is changing into her newer form because she uses God magic just like Shara, you know, obviously she uses God Slayer magic pretty much she does the same thing, only this time at a more advanced level. And what happens is, while she activates it, she points a laser gun that's about to kill off Wendy, but Charlotte reads 5 seconds into that future and was able to deflect whatever she was about to shoot at her, and of course she's down for the count. But now she's like, alright, so apparently your little half-human Nico human buddy here can predict 5 seconds into the future, or just beyond but that point into the future in time. She's like, okay, look, I'm gonna teach you that secret as well, which is now using so now basically she's using an ability called the third origin, which is that technique alone that she is going to teach them. And that's pretty much where we end this episode off. But meanwhile, though, we have the other stuff going on. We have, you know, Urza still pretty much battling these like weird night people and stuff like that, you know, with Juvia, Gray and whatnot. So, you know, there is still that. So we got that stuff going on, but it was mainly, you know, these two particular up points of the fight when it comes to LAXYS. Now, you know, when it comes to LAXYS. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of people did have their issues, especially in the manga version, where, you know, LAXYS, oh no, it's another one-shot power-up, Nakama friendship, yada 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 yada, same old story, same old shit, which I do get it, don't get me wrong. Like I said, that's why at the end of the day it is fairy tale, so I can't really get too upset at the end. But combining blood with lightning is kind of a cool ability though, I'm not gonna lie. Now let's talk about the animation. The animation for this episode was actually pretty damn great. Like, I love the animation. I also love the fact that LAXYS also finds that he does have that same motivation. He does have that belongings, just like pretty much, you know, his father, well, not really father, but like his grandfather did, pretty much, and his, you know, pretty much his grandfather, and, you know, his father before that, etc. So, you know, with Yuri. So, or Yura, I think it was Yura, I think his name is, yeah. So, you know, there's that. So, yeah. So, that was pretty cool seeing. Of course, the ending where we got ULTEAR coming out of nowhere, just like, holy shit. And then we have, what's-her-face from the, Jalal's group. You know, we have that chick. So, we have, Meredy. Oh, yeah, Meredy. That was her name. Meredy, yeah, Meredy. I was gonna call her Melody, but I think it's pronounced Melody or Meredy. I did like how she returned as well, though. That was actually pretty cool. So, yeah, overall, when it comes to this episode, especially the way this got suspenseful in the end, I'm gonna have to give this one, like, a 5 out of 5, because ULTEAR, like, especially, like, you know, when it comes to Di Maria as a whole, she's actually really cool, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, or I could just give this one maybe like a 4.5, but, you know, even though, maybe a 4.5, I think the LAXYS one was a bit too quick, in my opinion. Like, I think that fight finished off a little bit too fast. Even, like, in the, I think I liked it better in the last episode, a little bit more better, but this one actually had that more suspense to it. We got ULTEAR, you know, they have this these goddess-like abilities with, like, reading into the future. But you know what? I think I'm going to give this one a 5 out of 5. Because there was a lot of cool things, though the action was actually more intense this time around. A shit ton of things was going on. So I think this one's definitely going to get a 5 out of 5. Especially the way the animation was for this episode as well. It was very well done. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of this episode of Fairy Tail. Episode 298, sorry. 298. See you guys next week again for 299. Not signing off for real. Follow everything, social media links, gamer tag links, Discord, and of course, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe as always. Peace, soul, love, chicken grace, and the sky is the limit. And my fans, keep supporting, which we watch and that's it.